So I'm Jonathan Lewis Reed, and I work here at the Observatory. My job is to do programming about space. I also do on-water programming on the historic site, and I plan and execute the programs that I do. My official job title is the Outdoor Education Specialist. My favorite object is one that's a really good question. Well, anyway, the ones we can see, my favorite is actually Europa. And Europa is a moon of Jupiter, and it is covered with ice. So it's mostly water ice, but ammonia and things like that as well. And one of the coolest things about it is that we know that due to the way it kind of flexes in space, we know that there is a saltwater ocean, a global ocean underneath the ice. And the reason I like that so much is there's some other moons as well we've discovered where we think that's the case too. But Europa has the perfect conditions for life. So it doesn't have any light, because no light gets through the ice to the underground ocean, but it does have energy from Jupiter, from the tidal flexing. It has liquid water, and it has organic compounds at the bottom of the ocean. So we think, due to the fact that those three ingredients are there, that if there's anywhere else in our solar system that there could be life, even bacterial life or tube worms like at the bottom of our oceans, that there could be life on Europa. So the solar scope, the way it works is that it has a filter on it. So normally if you look at the sun, I can't remember the amount of time it would take to actually ruin your eyes, but I think it's something like, if you stare at the sun for 23 seconds, which nobody does, but if you did, you would cause permanent damage to your eyes. And if you stare at the sun a lot, even for lesser than that, you can cause irreversible damage over time. It's kind of like listening to music too loud, or being around loud machinery for your ears. So the way the solar scope works to protect your eyes is that it has a filter inside of it, and that filter, you can adjust how intense the filter is, but it blocks out the dangerous light for your eyes. This is an iron piece. So this one was found in Argentina in 1576, and it was thought to have fallen about 5,000 or 6,000 years ago. This is called a chondrite. So this piece here is about 4.5 billion years old. So this piece here is called moldavite, and this was found in the Czech Republic. So this is actually not a piece of the meteorite, but this is a piece of glass that was formed by the impact. What I'd like to encourage people to do is just to, if you're interested in space, physics, any kind of science really, science is, along with learning how to work together obviously, science is how we're going to advance as a species. And I think that the more people we have in the sciences, especially women, because up until recently that was lacking, I think that'll really move us forward. And I encourage anybody, no matter your gender, race, creed, what have you, to invest yourselves in science, especially young people, to get an education. And if that's what you want, or even just being a science communicator and kind of encouraging others to be interested in science as well.